So my brother sent me a Jordan Peterson video. Starting the sentence with that, but it wasn't even like it. It was an interview with him and some dude, and honestly, my phone is, I'm gonna run out of data, so I'm not able to just look at it. And so I gave up watching it after like it buffering nonstop for the first minute. So I'm not talking about this video in particular, but what I did hear piqued an idea within my mind about false gods, which the first sentence of the video was like, not Jordan Peterson, but the guy interviewing him being like, so, we came to America, settlers came to for religious freedom, and I was like, I'm already disgusted. Like, and then Jordan Peterson's like, yep, like, I'm just like, okay, because let's just fucking face it, that wasn't the full truth. Like, that's not the truth. It's one of those, yet another one of those little tidbits of historical fact, like, that we've been fed as the whole truth and nothing but the truth about how this country was developed and who came here to do what. It's not even, because if that is true, then you telling me the Puritans came out of that? You telling me the Puritans came out of a group of people leaving a country, leaving a nation for religious freedom? No, absolutely not. I'm sure there is a boat, right? Like a big ship. There are charters for this ship, meaning there's oftentimes many different groups on a ship for different reasons, okay? I feel like I read somewhere, I studied history, political science, justice and law theory. I read a lot of stuff about America, okay? And I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, whatever, if I'm wrong, I don't care, this is my assumption, that, charters are made for trade. I mean, I feel like this is like common knowledge at this point. Like, that's the whole, it's just another trip based off of Christopher Columbus's discoveries, right? So, like, God, this country's named after another explorer, like this, what do we call them? The pilgrims or whatever that came here or whatever. It wasn't for religious freedom. There was probably like a group of like maybe 100 or so people who's like, yeah, and we want to go too because we want to be free to worship whatever we want and be the shining light of the world, whatever bull crap. And that was just that wasn't the main thing though. Like, it's just something, it's a freaking sound bite. It's part of the story. It's a good story. Anyway, aside from that, the very first sentence, all these things are running through my head and I'm angry. But then, I'm not sure, I don't even know the title of the video because my thing's not loading. And, what does he say? Basically the interviewer's asking, where have we gone wrong from coming here, which doesn't even make sense because, okay, Jordan Peterson's like a conservative-esque type of guy, right? I think he wants to be looked at as the middle ground, but he's an older white dude, so that's impossible. But anyway, Not literally impossible, not being racist or whatever. It's reverse racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism, just as there's no such thing as false gods, which is what I'm trying to get around to. Okay, so the thing is, and we could talk about the other thing at another time, but the thing about the false gods thing, he had said, answering the interviewer, he was like, because the interviewer was like, where have we gone from there? And Jordan Peterson said something along the lines of, it's not that we've lost God or something, but it's that we have false gods. And, they start going into this, like, virtue signal circle jerk rant for a little bit. And that's where I was just like, okay, I cannot. It keeps loading and pausing, and I'm just like, oh, God, I can't. So anyway, I'll go back to it. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of this video after I've actually watched what my brother sent me. Whew. But yeah, so he was talking about false gods, and I'm like, okay. And then he was talking about self, how self has become a god, and he was talking about how people say, they were talking like, people are gonna do what they want. If I want to be angry, I'm gonna do some, oh my God, I'm gonna do some messed up stuff because I feel like it. And it's just like, it's funny because, like, you don't even, and I guess I don't know if he's Christian. He might be Christian. We'll explore that, because what his basis on that is based off of the idea that we're all born into sin, shaped in iniquity, in the idea that we're born sinners, like we're born bad people. Okay, but anyway, there's no such thing as false gods. It's like, what was it he said that really triggered that for me? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like something along the lines of, like, talking about how people, I don't know, people make things their god, and so they're false gods. Like, they were talking about pornography and whatever. Like, little vices, really. And so I'm sitting here thinking, and then, like, there's literally no such thing as a false god, because whatever you make your god is your god. And I guess when I'm thinking about it, this is a very Christian perspective. Maybe that's why it's so, like, warped to me, because I've completely cut off Christianity. I look at Christianity as though it was like Buddhism or Islam, things that I didn't grow up in a cult believing. Okay? I have been unbrainwashing myself of the cult of Christianity for the past few years now. Because that's what it is. Religion is just a cult. Honestly, shoot, let me stop. Religion is just a cult that gets support from, like, the government, or, like, the government says it's okay, so now you're a religion. But anyway, and my brother just, he worries me, because I was going through this exact same thing, and it's really tough. It's so hard to let go of the things you were taught when you were a child, especially when it was like, from birth, you're constantly submerged in it. Constantly submerged in it for hours and hours and hours of your life, for many days a week. Like, and it's part of, there's so many underlying Christian values in this country, and yet they say separation of church and state. Okay? Like, this is studying political science is what led me to open my eyes about a lot of bull crap about this country, which, because we're taught about this country as though it's like a religion, opening my eyes to the lies that have been told about this country, opened my eyes to the lies that I've been told or how I've been misled in the church. This is why I'm so strong-headed about it, because this is my unique perspective. My brother is trying to come out of Christianity and that mindset, and then he sends me this crap. I don't even know fully what the video is about, but like from the first few minutes, I think I got through at least 3 minutes, 'cause I'm not the type of person who will comment and not watch a whole thing, or get a full perspective, because people are complex. He probably made some good points. I appreciate some of Jordan Peterson's advice about like working hard and stuff like that, and like I respect him as a human, but if only he weren't religious, which I'm not even sure if he is. Well, I guess he's not religious. I think this is why he gets to be so popular, because he kind of comes off as like spiritual, but like his spirituality is like still based in Christianity. So it's just like, are you a preacher? Are you just, anyway. I need to watch the whole thing. But from what I'm getting at, it makes me sad that my brother is struggling with this thing so dang hard. Because I wish, like, when I say it out loud to my siblings, my sister, it's got a stronghold on her. Like, I don't even know. But when I say it out loud, like, things like, get it from your mind. Like, just erase everything that we were taught was right in church. Like, just erase it all and start over. That's how I've been operating. And not like analytically either. It's been very emotional where I'm just like, okay, I don't believe in anything. And then I'm like, okay, well, I believe in like a God, right? There's got to be something. I'm like, no, this is all fabricated. I believe in me. And then that was an interesting mind F. And I'm just like, I believe in nature. And honestly, I'm still pretty there. But excuse me. That'll be for another video, I guess. All that to say is, my brother sent me a Jordan Peterson video. Why? Why? Ugh. God. Now I have to talk to him about it. And I haven't even watched it all the way through. Whatever. This is like, it's so much work. I feel like, okay. So the truth is that everyone has their own thing. But I also believe that there are systems of this world that exist innately, that were created even to be strongholds on human potential. And I truly believe that religiosity, churches are one of those things. And so it's like, yeah, I want to discourage my brother from Christianity because I really believe that it is unhealthy. You know, honestly, I would dare compare it to like an addictive drug. Like you know, everyone can do their own thing, but like, you know, don't take opioids for fun. You know, live your life, bro, and if it's helping you, cool, but like your liver, you know, your sense of well-being, you know, your self-esteem, your innate sense of self-worth and intuition. Come on. Don't do that drug. Don't do those drugs. So yeah. My brother sent me Jordan Peterson video. I might get back at y'all with a part 2. Who am I talking to? I love you. Bye.